Sometimes it just makes sense to say goodbye, even when it comes to your LLC. And although closing your LLC might be a complex and an emotional decision to make, there are occasions when it's the best course of action for your company. So, if you do go down this route, you should make sure that your LLC is properly and legally dissolved, even if you're changing careers, retiring, or coping with unanticipated events. But, as always, the exact steps are different in each state. Don't worry, we'll cover some of these later in the video. So, first things first. It's really important to note that LLC termination is not the same as LLC dissolution, although they are often used interchangeably. LLC dissolution typically refers to the beginning of the process of ending an LLC's existence. It often involves a formal vote by the LLC members or an event specified in the LLC's operating agreement. Once the LLC is dissolved, it can no longer carry on with regular business activities, except those necessary to wind up and liquidate the affairs. Sayonara. And an LLC termination, on the other hand, is usually considered the final step in this process. After the LLC's affairs have been wound up, a document, often referred to as the Articles of Termination or Certificate of Termination, is filed with the state. The LLC's existence formally ends or is terminated once this document is filed and accepted by the state. Au revoir. Okay, so here are the basic steps for terminating an LLC or putting an end to an LLC. Number 1, vote to dissolve. For most multi-member LLCs, all the members need to agree on the decision to dissolve the LLC. This agreement typically happens through a vote, and the results should be documented in a written resolution. On the other hand, for a single member LLC, the owner makes the decision independently and records it. Some operating agreements may outline a specific procedure for this, so it's crucial to check the agreement first. Number 2, notify all relevant parties of the dissolution. Inform everyone who could be impacted by your LLC's dissolution, like customers, vendors, service providers, landlords, or any other business contacts. Providing written notification helps ensure all parties are adequately informed and can prevent future confusion or disputes. And send notice to employees if possible. And plan to pay employees their last paycheck on their final day. Number 3, settle the company's debts. Before closing, your LLC must settle all outstanding liabilities. These could range from loan repayments, lease agreements, to vendor bills. If your LLC lacks the resources to cover all these debts, most states provide a hierarchy of creditors that have to be paid. For instance, secured creditors, like banks, often take precedence over unsecured ones, like service providers. Number 4, distribute remaining assets. After settling all liabilities, you can distribute any remaining assets among the remaining LLC members, usually based on each member's ownership interest in the LLC. For instance, if you have a 60-40 ownership split, the distribution of the remaining assets should reflect this. But if you're a single member LLC, there is nobody to split the remaining assets with. Number 5, file all final tax returns. File employment-related tax returns and federal tax returns by indicating it's the final tax return. Number 6, cancel all licenses and permits. To prevent future fees or legal complications, ensure you cancel all licenses and permits associated with your business. These could be specific to your industry, like a liquor license for a bar, or just general operating licenses. Number 7, file the Articles of Dissolution. File the Articles of Dissolution or the Certificate of Dissolution, or it could have another name, but this thing, with your Secretary of State's office will officially dissolve the LLC. Some states do require you to get tax clearance before allowing your dissolution. Fees and specifics can vary significantly between states. For instance, it's one form for California and then another for Florida. Number 8, notify the IRS and close your EIN account. It is crucial to inform the IRS of your LLC's dissolution by filing a final tax return and indicating that your LLC is no longer in business. After this, you'll need to close your EIN account. But you can't really cancel an EIN. So instead, deactivate your business account with the IRS by writing to the IRS and say that you are going out of business and you want to close the account. So that is all the basic steps and regulations. So what about those state-specific rules and regulations? State-specific processes. The requirements for dissolving an LLC can vary significantly between states. Here are just a few examples. Filing requirements. Some states require you to file a notice of intent to dissolve before you can file the Articles of Dissolution. This gives creditors a chance to submit claims. Other states only require the Articles of Dissolution. And then there's some states like Iowa that require you to submit two forms, one for dissolution and another for termination. Fees. The cost to file the necessary paperwork can vary too. For instance, in New York, the filing fee is $60, whereas in Delaware, it's $200. Publishing requirements. Some states, like Arizona and Connecticut, require you to publish a notice of your LLC's dissolution, like in a local newspaper. Tax clearance. In most states, like in New Jersey or Pennsylvania, you will need to obtain tax clearance, certifying that all state taxes have been paid before you dissolve your LLC. And finally, winding up period. Some states mandate a winding up period after the LLC is dissolved, during which the LLC must settle its affairs. This could include paying off debts, settling lawsuits, and distributing assets. But there we go! You've now got all the tools at your disposal when it comes to dissolving and terminating your LLC. But hopefully, you'll never have to use them. Unsure of what to do next? Why not head on over to StartGlobal.co and see how our LLC packages can elevate your business to the next level. Anyway, I'll see you around. Bye.